Hello, hello, and welcome to Angel Eyes. I have been picking up on an energy but it's something I guess I really haven't felt before because I'm unable to decipher it. So we're going to see. I just know that there's definitely a message here right now. And normally I don't record right now because my children are home. So if you hear them in the background, it's just them being children. Alright, so there's definitely something about healing. Okay, she's holding a body of energy in her hands. Holding a body of energy in her hands. And you know that she's been through some pain. Some sorrow. Something definitely happened in order for her to find healing necessary, right? And so she's in despair, like loss of hope. I feel like she's finding her power within. She's finding out that she's held the power all along. And she's starting to activate her power, her energy, her power in her energy. I feel like she's starting to realize the strength inside of her and a drive. This drive may come from children or the desire to have a family or a desire to take care of one's family, right? Knowing that, you gotta get up and find strength within to keep going. There's a consciousness to this, the violet, the purple background. It reflects the crown chakra to me. This is all about spirituality, a new state of consciousness and awareness in oneself. There's definitely a positivity about this. There's something very positive that's going to come out of this. There's a vulnerability to this card. There's a vulnerability energy. Vulnerable, in despair, like showing your authentic true self, your authentic emotion. Authentic true emotion. And that's the type of emotion to get manifestations going, right? To plant some pretty powerful seeds of change, because something needs to change. Something needs to become whole again. Something feels broken. When you're in that state, your mind goes blank. Her mind looks blank, but there's a sense of clarity you receive when you no longer have all those racing thoughts, the anticipation of something happening. Once it already happens and it hits you, and then you cry, you let that emotion out. There's a sense of when you just sit there and you feel it, right? You really feel it. And you can't even think what to really do next yet because you don't, it's a sense of clarity, but yet there's a fogginess because you can't think of what to do next. You're just in the moment, in that sense of shock, right? There is a sense of freedom about that, though. And then it's just like, now what? All right, Spirit. You know what? I think that's actually a candle. I seen it as just a healing light from her hands, but I feel like she's putting her hands around a candle. So candles may be significant for healing for somebody. It may help you activate some sort of healing within you. Fire, the flame, the element of fire is passion, igniting a passion within yourself. And using your hands to create something. And then with your hands, what do you do with your hands? You let go or you grab. She's putting her hands out, so it feels like she's putting the energy of letting go of something. Letting go of something. Beauty. It did kind of turn. So I feel like somebody's finding the beauty within, the beauty of pain. Because there's this compass, now it's changing the direction. Forgiving. She has her hand on the heart chakra. Her crown chakra still has a lighting to it. She has some peacock feathers in her hair. Those are very prosperous and successful. And it's, they used to wear those as like an upper class, fancy. There's a serpent sneaking in. What I'm getting from that is like somebody was hiding their pain. Can you please close the door, sweetie? No, honey. Please close the door. Go out there, just give me a few minutes, okay? I'll be done in a little bit. A few minutes. Thank you, sweetheart. You gotta grab your blankie. There you go. Thank you. The smoke is clearing. There's a cleansing. Cleansing of the mind, cleansing of the eyes, envisioning a new future. The compass, time, somebody knows that. I just heard beauty beauty is seen by the beholder, or I know there's a saying, beauty is only as beautiful as the beholder, or someone, basically whoever's admiring you, if you're looking, okay, so when you feel beautiful, and it's not just by what other people or outside sources. Somebody found out that somebody was a snake, though somebody was betrayed or hurt by somebody, and it was only a matter of time before someone figured something out. Have faith. It's number 22. Eight is right in the middle. This is the year of the 8. And then we have the compass. I really believe that this is finding somebody went through something that really hurt their feelings and had to redirect their vision. The heart chakra is all about love and forgiveness and compassion. I believe that somebody had to figure out their love and compassion and having faith in themselves and not what other people were saying or doing, not getting validation from other people, but getting validation from oneself. And finding out that you held the power within you the whole time. Seeing the beauty and the power within yourself. Having faith that there is a bigger divine mission here. That there is more than what the eyes can see. The eyes are really sticking out to me here, and I feel like she needs to close those eyes and stop concentrating on what the reality may seem to be or appear to be, and close those eyes and feel her way. Letting go. Right under the healing, which I was saying, letting go. She's got her hands open. It's either hanging on to something or letting it go. And then she's got her hand on the cross here, and there's a cross right behind her right here. She wasn't looking at the cross before. She was looking in a different direction. I feel like this pain made her turn toward the cross, made her turn toward God, letting God in, being okay with being alone and finding oneself, finding one's path, finding one's purpose here. Not depending on other people and other situations to validate anything, but trusting oneself and one's judgments. And making your own decisions, not based on other people's opinions, but based on how you feel. And even if it doesn't appear to make logical sense, trusting your intuition, trusting your divine path, and not letting anyone interfere with that or confuse you. There are mountains in the back of this card which definitely represent some challenges here, obstacles, You know, everybody has to go through different experiences to find out what you don't want, right? Everything is just an experience and a lesson to see what you do want and what you don't want. Because when something helps from above, when there's something that you don't want, you automatically ask for something that you do want, right? And then it's all about aligning to that energy, aligning to that desire. Pay attention to the signs. There is somebody here on a journey, and there's an innocence to this. There's definitely an energy of innocence to all of this. And just following that inner guidance, having faith about that guidance, and following one's passion. That's what I'm really getting from this wild card. Really following one's passion. And that lantern, that's like the hermit to me. Following your path, following your inner guidance, even if it seems wild or not logical. Following it anyway. We all have to go through trials and tribulations. It's basically kind of like a testing period to see if you can handle what you want, right? And we are all always manifesting things, and it's taking accountability for your part of your reality, because you did have a part of creating whatever this reality is and what it appears to be. And there's a lot of things that, a lot of situations that you signed up for to come here and to learn and to experience, to learn and expand from. When you feel uncomfortable, when you feel despair, that is because you are expanding, but you're not aligned to your expansion yet. You are resisting some way, shape, or form. And it's just about trusting. Yeah, there's number 10. The cycle is coming to an end. There's something learned here. And I really feel like it's following your inner guidance, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Validating yourself, knowing and seeing your own beauty. Then the year of the dragon as well. Then we have the 8, the year of the 8 and the dragon. I really feel like this is going to be your year to shine, to soar. Cut out any of the illusions that you may have put there to protect yourself for a certain time. Unleash your creativity. And don't let someone else entrap you. Don't entrap yourself. All right, let's get some clarification here real quick. Yeah, because there's some sort of plans. There's some sort of plan for you to bring a lot of success. But you really did have to see, okay, home. Tigers may be significant in fairies. Fairies and tigers, and feeling like someone has a tattoo of a fairy or a tiger. There is definitely something about this purple, this spirituality. You have a new spiritual consciousness arising. The Hermit card. The Hermit card. Remember the lantern. Yes, so something happened. So you could change your perspective. Because you were really going through a lot in the family life. You were very confused about why these things happened. Did you choose something wrong? Did you do something wrong? And there goes the serpent again, and it's in the same corner. The left hand corner. The left side of the brain. That's where you logically think things. You create with the right side of the brain. The left side is the doubts, the worries. So you can create your own despair. Yes, honey. Give me a few minutes. There's some sort of action being taken to follow your intuition, to open a new door after a heartbreak. And then the Three of Wands. Yes. So there's definitely an opportunity coming. Something very positive is about to happen after some sort of death. Okay, this can be death of the ego. This could be going through the night, the dark night of the soul. But something is very much growing, very positively, and this happened so you could change your direction. You were not going in the right direction, and something needed to happen to change your course. Okay? And you trusting yourself, you will be guided. You're only focusing on what you feel like you lost right now, but there's a whole opportunity, a whole another way to look at this scenario, okay? You're in the hanged man position at the moment, but this is the part where you are soul seeking, okay? And you are finding your inner guidance, your inner power. You are activating yourself, your purpose, your direction, and you will be getting guidance very soon about what action to take, all right? And you are going to get this in a form of a download, and then a new beginning is going to come out of this, okay? But you have to be willing to follow your own truth. You see how she's walking away with her truth, her sword? She's leaving the other people's truths behind because everybody's truth is different. And everybody creates their own version. All right. I'll continue this later because my daughter keeps wanting to peek in here. So I feel like somebody is trying to peek in on you to see how you are doing, to see if you are in as much pain as they anticipated you being in. Just remember you are stronger than this, and to find that strength within, because you can truly have whatever you want. You can truly have that relationship you desire. You can have that family that you truly desire. You can attract the perfect person and the wealth. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay? There's a cycle ending, a new one beginning. This is very successful. Believe in yourself. Okay? Much love and light.